Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we will continue our preview of some of the teams heading off to the World Cup this summer. And in this video we will be focusing on 2022 beaten finalists France. The French are coming and they are bringing with them a loaded squad. And let us see if they can make it to their third final in a row, building on their 2022 and 2018 appearances in the World Cup finals. So let us look at France and see what they are bringing to the tournament this season. The French land in North America as one of the favorites, as stated before, and they will be expected to be there in MetLife Stadium on July 19th when the final is played. The two-time champions will land in the US with arguably one of the most talented teams in world football. This team will be led by none other than their superstar forward Kylian Mbappe, who will be playing in his third World Cup at the ripe old age of 27. Mbappe has already played in two World Cup finals with one title under his belt. And in this year's tournament, he will be looking to make his third consecutive World Cup final. And in this endeavor, he is surrounded by an array of talent rarely seen in world football. This French squad has a heavy PSG flavor. There are five players from PSG in this team, and it is expected that all five of them are going to feature heavily for France in this World Cup. They are led by current Ballon d'Or winner Osman Dembele, and he's joined by Bradley Barcola, Lucas Hernandez, youngsters Desiree Doué, and Warren Zaire-Emery. Les Bleus also boast the likes of newly crowned English Premier League champion William Saliba from Arsenal, who is arguably one of the top three centre backs in world football at this time, and that is undisputed. His pace, his power, his movement with the ball is just superb. France will also feature Bayern Munich's Michael Olise and Manchester City's Ryan Cherki. And these players should light up the World Cup with their flair and creativity, that ability that both players have to just simply glide past defenders effortlessly. And that lightning quick footwork, the agility, the balance, they are going to be a handful for defenders. And if they do what we expect them to do, if they play the way we expect them to play, then they should entertain football fans the world over, regardless of whether you are a French supporter or not. These are outstanding players, skilled players, and they embody what football is all about. And we should want them to do well. We should want them to light up the tournament. The magicians of football are the ones we want to see. We want to see them do their thing. And Olise and Cherki are among the best at it. And we will be looking out to see if they can deliver. But if they do deliver, it will be great for French football because their creativity and unpredictability can open up defenses, any defense, and that will only be good for their striker Mbappe. And so we'll be looking to see if they can help to lift France to that third World Cup title. The French kick off their campaign on June 16th in New York when they face African powerhouse Senegal. They then travel to Philadelphia for a clash with Iraq on June 22nd, and that should be pretty routine. And they close out their group campaign against Norway and their superstar striker, Erling Haaland, in Foxborough, Massachusetts on June 26th. Not making the trip to North America with the team will be notable absentees Randall Colomuani and Eduardo Camavinga, both of who played in the 2022 finals. But the truth is both players have had pretty subpar seasons. Colomuani with Tottenham Hotspurs barely escaping relegation, and Real Madrid's midfielder Camavinga has not shown much this season. And so they have been deservedly left at home by team manager Didier Deschamps. And both are young players, so we expect to see them bounce back, and we do expect them to appear in French teams going forward. Deschamps himself will be looking to cement his place in French World Cup history, and this will be his final tournament as French manager, as he is expected to step down at the end of the tournament, and it is widely expected that he will be replaced by another French legend, Zinedine Zidane. But until that happens, the manager will be focused on getting this team to the finals of the World Cup, and he will be looking to try and add another World Cup title to his name. Deschamps has already won the World Cup twice. He won it as captain of the French team in 1998 when they had their first World Cup title while hosting the tournament, and he has won it as manager in 2018. So Deschamps is one of those few people who have won the World Cup both as a player and a manager. And if France makes it to the finals, it will be his fourth appearance in a World Cup final and his third consecutive final as manager. That too would be history making. History indeed beckons for one of France's greatest ever players, and the entire nation of France will be hoping for a storybook ending. So that wraps up our look at the French. What will they do? Will Mbappe be able to shake off the controversies he has had this past season, the little niggling injuries he has also had? And will he be at his best? And will his supporting cast also be at their best? Will Dembele be at his best? And can they lift the World Cup for France? Can they give France that third star? And can they send Deschamps off in style? But all that is left to be seen. And we'll be watching the tournament with bated breath to see how the French perform in this one. So let us know in the comments, how do you think France will perform? Do you think they will be as good as they were in 2018 and 2022? Do you think Mbappe will be the player of the tournament? Who do you think will be the leading goal scorer in the tournament? Let us know all of that. And we would love to hear from you in the comments. We would love for you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until our next video, keep playing.